Fresh crisis rocks APC. Nigerian Immigration Service arrests 2 officers for human trafficking. Raymond Dokpesi fingered in NSA loot. This is News Hour on Television Nigerian. I am Anthony Momodu. Fresh crisis is rocking the All Progressives Congress as the national vice chairman of the party, South-South, Otufam Hilliard Ita, is accusing the party's national leadership of favoring money bags. Otufam alleges that the national chairman, John Odigeyego, and the party's national organizing secretary, Osita Izunaso, have turned the party into means for personal enrichment. Addressing newsmen at the APC Secretariat in Abuja, the national vice chairman, South-South, claims the party's constitution is being violated to give way to personal interest. According to him, the situation is alarming, with other members of the NWC lamenting the extra-constitutional processes happening at the party's secretariat. These accusations are coming days after the chairman of the APC Reconciliatory Committee, Bola Tinubu, accused the party's national chairman of acting based on financial inducements. The Nigerian Immigration Service (NIS) has suspended 2 officers, Ara Oyibo Oluwadare and Gabriel Awosomi, for their roles in human trafficking operation. Spokesman of the agency, Sunday James, said that both officers were arrested at the Lagos International Airport while facilitating the trafficking of 6 underage girls to Oman and Kuwait through an Ethiopian Airlines flight. Araoyibo Oluwadare, a senior inspector of immigration, and Gabriel Awosomi, an immigration assistant 1, have since been suspended to allow for detailed investigation into the incident. According to the Comptroller General of Immigration, Muhammad Babandede, their suspension will help in unraveling other syndicates involved in the crime. A witness for the prosecution in the ongoing trial of media mogul Raymond Dokpesi has told the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja that the defendant received money for unrendered services. The witness, Abubakar Madaki, under cross-examination by the defense counsel Kanu Agabi, disclosed that the defendant received the sum of 12.1 billion naira from the Office of the National Security Advisor. Abubakar Madaki, who is an operative of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, explained that he was part of the team that was appointed by the commission to investigate funds allegedly diverted from the office of the NSA. The EFCC operative further narrated that the missing funds were found in the defendant's account. The case has been adjourned to April 13 for continuation of cross-examination. Raymond Dokpesi and his company, Dar Investment, are standing trial for over 2.1 billion naira received from the office of the former National Security Advisor, Sambo Dasuki. Senator Abdullahi Adamu, representing Nasarawa West, has denied allegations that he is leading other senators in a conspiracy to unseat the president of the Senate, Bukola Saraki. Senator Abdullahi Adamu said this while reacting to reports linking him to an alleged plot to destabilize the leadership of the Senate. The lawmaker representing Nasarawa West Federal Constituency described the allegation as unfounded and baseless. A colleague, Senator Obina Ogba, had during plenary alleged that Senator Abdullahi Adamu had concluded arrangement with some civil society groups to stage massive protest against the president of the Senate. More allegations are pouring into the activities of former Minister of Petroleum, Diziani Alison Madueke. The latest include revelations of 23 billion naira allegedly collected from 3 oil marketers ahead of the 2015 general elections. Making a submission before the Federal High Court in Lagos, an investigator, Usman Zakari, explained that Diziani Alison Madueke distributed the money she extorted from the oil marketers to chieftains of the People's Democratic Party and others. Zakari Madaki, who was testifying in the trial of the former minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Jumoke Akinjide, alleged that the accused received cash of 650 million naira in March 2015. He said the transaction was on the instruction of Alison Madueke. According to him, the money was part of the 23 billion naira which the former oil minister kept in the bank. The Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board, JAMB, says it is optimistic that the conduct of the 2018 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination will be successful. The head media and information of the board, Fabian Benjamin, said this in an interview in Lagos recently. The board said it has put logistics in place to ensure the conduct of one of the best examinations in recent times. 1.6 million candidates, including 367 visually impaired candidates, will take part in the 2018 Joint Admission Examination scheduled to hold on March. The Federal Polytechnic in Auchi, Edo, expelled 18 students and rusticated 62 others for various offenses in the 2016-2017 academic session. The rector of the institution, Sanusi Jimal, said this in line with the institution's zero tolerance for social vices. Speaking at the school's 36th matriculation for the 2017-2018 session, the rector stressed that Auchi Polytechnic will not hesitate to sanction students found wanting. He therefore warned students against the use of fake credentials in gaining admission into the school, adding that documents presented upon admission will be verified. Thanks for staying with us. The Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) has set July 2018 as the deadline for the implementation of the new minimum wage. NLC President Ayuba Waba said that the Congress will reject any date beyond July. He explained that arrangements have been concluded to sign the agreement in Kigali, Rwanda. Ayuba Waba also accused the Minister of Trade and Investment, Okechukwu Enelama, of seeking to sign the African Continent Free Trade Agreement without consulting labor and other relevant stakeholders. Talking business, the Security and Exchange Commission says it will extend the free e-dividend registration deadline to March 31st from the initial February 20, 2018 deadline. The e-registration platform was created by the Capital Market Regulatory Authority to eradicate difficulties encountered by retail investors in claiming their dividends through their saving account. A source close to the Commission said that the one-month extension is to enable the parties involved work out modalities for the 1.5 kobo charges attached to the registration process. The source added that the parties involved in the exercise were the registrars and the Nigerian Interbank Settlement System. Low investors' response to the exercise also contributed to the Commission's decision to allow for enrollment of more investors. And in entertainment, actor and comedian Williams Uchemba has advised youth not to equate wealth to success. Williams Uchemba wrote on his social media page after fans wished to be like him following his recent purchase of a multi-million naira house in America. The comedian-cum-actor said that the true success is when one fulfills his purpose for being on earth. According to him, Nigerian youth should strive for the true success and not for wealth, adding that youth should shun the temptation of acquiring quick money. Chelsea manager Antonio Conte believes that midfielder N'Golo Kante has trained all week and is showing no ill effects after passing out briefly in a dressing room last week. The French midfielder missed Sunday's match against Premier League leaders Manchester City after the incident which shocked teammates. Antonio Conte said he had the option of playing Oliver Giroud or Alvaro Morata up front against struggling Crystal Palace. And on the foreign scene, the United States Secretary of State, Rex Tillerson, who is on a state visit to some African countries, have cancelled his program to Nairobi, Kenya. A statement from the State Department said that the U.S. top diplomat could not continue the visit because he was feeling unwell after days working on major issues back home. To end the news bulletin, the major stories. Fresh crisis rocks APC. Nigerian Immigration Service arrests 2 officers for human trafficking. Raymond Dokpesi fingered in NSA loot. That's the news hour on Television Nigerian. I leave you with this thought. Life is a circle that ends where it begins to complete itself. Thanks for staying with us. I am Anthony Momodu, wishing you an awesome day ahead.